So I was going to start filming a video and then Manny was like, let me up. So anyway, here he is. He's come to terrorise me again. I was just watching Marnie's, well, when I get a little bit of time, which I haven't had a lot of time this week because I've been working extra, like at my real job, working extra to cover some annual leave. And so this is the first opportunity, I'm going into work later actually, but it's the first opportunity this week that I've had to kind of sit down and catch up on a bit of YouTube. So I'm watching Marnie's vlogs. She's doing VLOGtober. I know Emma's doing VLOGtober. And I haven't done daily vlogs for a really long time. I think even Christmas last year I just continued with my weekly vlogs and just made them festive. But I'm kind of thinking about it. So what I'm going to do, Milo's being super loud in the background. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start VLOGtober right now. And I'm going to start it just as a bit of a test and let's see whether or not I like vlogging every day again and I like uploading something every day and we'll see. Milo, will you take that in the playroom, please?
I am.
You are? In fairness, he is. He is on his way through to the playroom. Milo's still in his pyjamas, it's 10 o'clock, because he goes to school in the afternoons, and so I don't want to dress him in his school uniform. I don't dress him like in several things in a day, and if we're not doing anything, then I'll leave him in his pyjamas till about 11, or maybe till he's had his lunch, and then I'll dress him for school and take him. And after I take him today, I'm going to work to do like a 6 or 7 hour shift in the afternoon, which will suck because I won't start till 1. But I don't know if I have to do a full shift. We'll see, because I am only covering. It's not to make up my hours or anything. So anyway, I'm thinking I might do daily vlogs to see whether or not I want to do Vlogmas. I love Vlogmas. I so enjoy it. And I've done it in the past where I've done it weekly. I've done it in the past where I've done it like every other day. And I, as a viewer, much prefer less vlogs to watch, less videos. I much prefer, if I'm watching lots of people, it's much easier to catch up, especially if they're like 15-20 minute long videos. However, I also really, really like, if you're watching them on the day rather than like binge watching them as I usually do, I really like the whole, I'm watching it as it happens. And so kind of uploading something on the night of the video and it being the next day, especially at Christmas, I really enjoyed doing that. It was a lot of work. And the whole like, oh, I have to edit and upload this vlog before I go to bed is a pain. But I want to try and do that this month and just to kind of test the water to see whether I like it, whether I enjoy vlogging, whether you guys enjoy it, so we will see. So today's video, I've started in the middle of the day and I'm going to be working the rest of it. So today's video is probably going to be a bit rubbish and short. But I kind of wanted your opinions as to whether or not you would like some daily vlogging. Not all the time, but kind of seasonally. So we'll do VLOGtober from now and see how it goes, and then with a view to maybe doing Vlogmas. But I'm open for input. I'm having some, let's call it brunch right now. It is the creamy cheese mugshot. I'm obsessed with mugshots. They are the easiest, tastiest food. I'm sure they're terrible for me, but I really don't care. And I'm eating that now, and I think I'm going to pick myself up a Subway before I go to work, because nothing's ever open when I set off at a normal time in the morning. Whereas it will be today, so hopefully I can take some lunch to work and I won't have to snack whilst I'm there. But yeah, I've got to go back to uploading my video now. I'm uploading an Essence haul, which should be up by the time you see this. What is it happening? 83%, that's exciting times. Something's been going really strange with my computer. Milo's come to bother the dog. I have this thing.
Money.
Yeah, Manny the dog, not Bob the dog, bother the dog. I have this, which is because my Apple MacBook Air does not have an SD slot. And so this is a USB with SD and various different card points in it. And I threw away the last one of these because it was affecting my internet connection. And I complained, they sent me another one, and it does exactly the same thing. Now, when I take it out, it doesn't affect it long term, but whilst this is plugged into my computer, because I frequently am like, what is going on? Why is the internet so slow? Why is this not uploading? And I get so frustrated, and then I realise this is plugged in. So if you have a computer, I don't think it's a Mac specific problem, but it might be. But if you have a computer with one of these plugged into it, or any USB device, and you struggle with internet connection or Wi-Fi, please try taking this out, or whatever USB device you have. I don't think it's specifically just this. I've read up on it, and apparently some USB devices kind of affect the Wi-Fi connection. So just something to mention, because I'd never heard of that before, and it took ages and ages, and Lee was like, maybe it's that new thing you got. And it was. Did you really need a cud with him? Is he your best friend? Milo keeps saying, Manny, I am your best friend and I am your brother. Best buds. So I'm going to eat my food now before Manny does. He actually hasn't snatched any human food yet. And then when this is done, I'm going to take the kids out in the garden for a bit. The boys. So I asked on Instagram and a lot of you wanted me to do the vlog. So we will see how this goes. Also, I realised I didn't even show you my hair. Well, I did because my hair was in the frame, but I didn't mention my hair. I did mention it in the video I filmed earlier, the Essence haul. But I've gone blonder. I hated the dark so much. It was just not... I just didn't like it. However, the process of going blonder after having dark roots painted on, that warm dark brown, is pretty yellow. So the rest of my hair is kind of the colour that it was anyway, but the roots are going to take some time to look not so terrible. The thing is, I put them up because they were in my face and they were annoying me because my hair's so thin at the moment. It just doesn't want to do anything. It just feels so limp and blah. I feel like because my hair was so thin, I cut it, which I really liked the cut before when it wasn't thin, but now short and thin is just so blah. It's just like, it's just limp and it doesn't want to do anything. So I'm still really unhappy with my hair. But I much prefer it lighter. I can't tell you. It's such a ridiculous thing, but I really didn't like it dark at all. So it's better, but it's yellow. But yeah, as I was going to say, I kind of put it up partly so I could show you and the girls at work what had happened and how it was warm, because otherwise when it's down you can't tell as much. So what am I doing? I'm standing on the treadmill for no reason at all. I'm clearly not going on the treadmill. I wanted to have a little tidy around. It's about, what time is it now? I've got about 20 minutes before I need to start getting Milo ready. Oh, my battery's flashing. I should probably charge that. About 20 minutes before I need to start getting Milo ready for school. So I have 20 minutes to sort all of this out. Also, we moved the chair. The big chair, I've moved it into the corner and it's a much more usable space for right now. I keep wanting to call Manny Milo. Having a Manny and a Milo might not have been the best idea because we get so confused. We also want to call him Buddy because it's an E. It's confusing. It's my mum's dog. Yeah, I much prefer this kind of more open layout with the chair there, and then we've moved the chair that was there to here, and we are actually going to replace all these dining chairs with these moulded chairs, and we've ordered him a new pen, but I don't know when it's coming. It's just never arrived, so we will see. I'm waiting for a couple of parcels and I'm hoping they'll arrive before I leave, but I don't think that they will. But I have a mad dash around. I'm continuing to watch Marnie's vlogs. She's paused in the corner. Get as much kind of caught up on as possible before, because tomorrow I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. This is the beauty of covering at work and kind of doing excess hours, is that I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm going to see how busy it is today, and because I'm staying late, I might be able to get away with not going in, and then going in on Thursday. On Friday it's normal, so we will see. My lips look so bright. I've changed my lip colour because I didn't want something too dark for work, but this is just a really pale Lana Lips colour, and they look so bright on this camera. It's not this colour at all. But yeah, anyway, I should stop talking to you because I have lots to do. I even have the kitchen. Everything is just a mess everywhere. It is a completely different situation cleaning this house than it was the last house though. This is so much easier and quicker. When everything looks like a mess, it only takes me half an hour to do. Fingers crossed. Famous last words. Whereas the old house, there was just too much. There was too much for one person. And it got out of hand easily. So yeah, Milo's playing on his iPad upstairs in his bedroom. I'm gonna go and do this. Come on, Manny, bedtime.
Why put him in his bed?
You can ask him if he wants to go in his bed.
I want to go in his bed. I want to go in his bed.
He wants to play. Oh, careful, babe. You want to play?
No. No.
I've set him up with, I need to change his pad. I've set him up with his food and his water today, even though Lee's not going to be back in like an hour. I don't normally leave his food, but he's not eating much today, so I figured I would. Have you got him? Right, is he going to go in his bed or is he going to immediately run out? Oh, good boy, Manny.
Mummy, am I so big?
Yeah, you're so big, babe. Now, should we push this against the hole so he can't escape and run riot? That's through the little gap that Manny can escape from. Let's pull this up a little bit. This is just the towel that we use if
Mummy,
we need to clean anything up.
I'm going to come back.
Well, dude. He's so good. Right, well, I'll see this house later on. It's school time now, babe. Did a little Starbucks run for the girls that I work with before work, and look at the junk that's just in my car, like all down the side and stuff. So I have in here, along with my Costa Panini, I have a plastic bag which I intend to clear all this stuff out when I leave the car and take it home and throw it away, because it's getting, I mean, it's just, there's just junk everywhere. I'm blaming the children, but it's definitely my fault.
Hey, do you want to push the button?
No.
Hey, so
No, can you press the button, Miles? Where is it? Oh my goodness. Milo is Iron Man.
Put your mask on there.
Can we see? Oh my
OMG.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that money. Did you know Milo was Iron Man? Wow. I didn't even know you were Iron
I
Man.
freeze you.
You feel me?
I freeze you.
Oh, you freeze me? Wow, that is just amazing. Who knew Iron Man's alter ego was actually Milo? Milo, what's Iron Man's real name?
Tony Stark.
He knows. I wanted him to tell me. Because he's so clever. Oh, just wants you to be real Iron Man all the time. This camera just refuses to focus in low light. I don't know what is going on. It just goes in and out constantly. So let's come into the kitchen. I'm toning my hair. We'll see what happens. I'm using something called Colour Freedom. I really liked it. When I was super blonde, it would make my hair silvery grey. It is like a silver, I think. I forget the colour exactly, but I'll show you tomorrow if it works. But I'm using it on my hair dry. And then I'm going to wash it off in about 20 minutes and see what happens. It might not do anything. Obviously my hairdresser did tone it as much as she could at the hairdresser's yesterday, so it's quite possible it will make no impact whatsoever, but I can't not try and cool down those warm roots. Now tomorrow, Leanna from work is coming over for me to attempt to do her hair for her. She's got some crazy colours in it and she wants to go back to kind of a, well, she's got like a look. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I've got some colour before, the extra stuff, because she's had some purple in it, she's had some blonde in it, she's had some dark colours in it, so I have no idea what's going to happen, but I have multiple options for her. So we're going to use the colour before and then we're going to see what happens after that. I've got a few different kind of dark blonde to mid-brown dyes we could use. I've also got a highlighting kit, so we could potentially put in some blonde elsewhere to blend in the blonde that might come out. You know, it might be brought out, or the dye will be taken off the blonde ends with the colour before. So we will see. It will be a bizarre transformation potentially tomorrow, and totally just hit and miss. No idea what's going to happen. So tune in tomorrow's vlog for Leanna, my unwilling participant in my next hair experimentation. But for now, I'm concentrating on whatever this is. I'm gonna have dinner, and we're having enchiladas, by the way. I don't think I've got the packet around, but we're having enchiladas from Tesco. Let me see if we can look in the oven. Well, there they are, cooking nicely. Not homemade enchiladas, just to be clear. And yeah, I'm gonna edit and upload this vlog, and we will see if you guys want to see VLOGtober. It might not be super interesting. We'll see. I did clean out my car, by the way. That was the most exciting thing that happened today. But yeah, I'm trying to upload every single day, so we'll see. Let me know if you want to see this, if you want it to be less regular, if you want me to do Vlogmas. I know some of you will think that's like, oh, don't talk about it. But it's nearly Vlogmas time. I've already put it in my diary. Vlogmas day one. But yeah, got to play with Milo. Milo's gone to bed. Can play with Manny for a little while, so he tires out for bedtime now. And I will see you guys tomorrow.